Hello and welcome to step 4. Just under projects, go to open, select stage 4 and open again. Within this stage we are going to do three things: split elements, match properties and attach elements to top. So our first step, we are going to go to the project browser on your left hand side and double click level 3. Just like I taught you in the last video, WT for window tile, ZA for zoom all. Now that we've done this, we're now going to draw 4 walls. So under the architectural tab, wall, you will notice your user interface has gone green. In your level 3 plan, I'd like you to zoom in a bit. In the very top, under modify place wall, I want you to choose the rectangle tool. And I want you to draw a rectangle between grid lines 6 and A, all the way down between grid lines D and 2, and then click. Once you have done that, I want you to press escape twice. Now move over to your 3D window, hover over the closest wall, press tab once, then click your mouse button so that all 4 walls are highlighted. In your properties palette over here, I want you to select this basic wall, exterior wall MPK, scroll down until you get to the curtain wall section, and I want you to choose standard, and you will automatically know all 4 walls have changed. Once you have drawn all 4 walls, I would like you to press escape once. Now zoom slightly in to grid line 1 and grid line A. And what we're going to do now is we're going to lock all 4 walls to the exterior grid lines. So to do this, in the modified tab, slightly over to the middle, you will see this button align. Select this, go down to your level 3 plan, click once on grid line A and then once on the new wall that you've made. Automatically you will notice the lock symbol will arrive. Just like we did before, hover over the lock symbol till it's gold and then click once. I would like you to do this for the 3 other walls to all exterior grid lines. Grid line 1 to the wall, lock. Grid line E to the wall, then lock. Grid line 6 to the wall and lock. Once you have done this, I want you to press escape once to end the command. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that these new 4 walls that we have created are going to the correct level. So just like before, hover over one wall, press the tab key once, select with your mouse, and over in the properties palette, it says top constraint is level 6. This is correct and we will leave it for now. Alternatively, you could move it down to 5 and you will see the update. You can move it back to level 4 and see the update, but we're going to leave it on number 6. Once you have done all 4 walls, I'd like you to press escape. So we've finished the command. Our next stage is to add additional floors all the way up to level 6. Now you'll notice that when I'm hovering over the floor, it's not highlighting. That is because if you notice in the bottom right hand side of your screen, we have a little blue rectangle with a red cross. If you select that, you will be able to touch things by face when you hover over them. So if that's on, I want you to select the floor. Once the floor is selected, we're going to copy under the modify floors tab, which is currently in a green user base. Copy tool over here, copy once, and now we're going to press paste but the pull down menu and align to selected levels. We're going to go up to level 6, but we need to select 5 and 4. Press OK. Automatically you will notice our model has updated. Once you have done this, I would like you to press the escape key so no elements are selected. Our next stage is we are going to change 2 wall types. So in your 3D view, I would like you to press the little steering wheel tool here. Once you have the steering tool open, I want you to select the orbit button, keep your finger on the button at all time, and rotate to the other side so we can see these two walls. To finish using the steering wheel, press the X. Again, just to remind you, we have the view cube on the top right hand corner of your 3D view. So you could actually select individual corners of your view cube to get there as an alternative. Our next stage is to change two curtain walls. Just like I showed you previously, down in the bottom right hand side, select element by face. I want you to turn this off so a red cross appears. Back in your 3D view, I would like you to hover over the rear or the back of the curtain wall glass. Once it's highlighted, we want you to select it, and then with the control key on your keyboard, I want you to hover over the right hand side glass wall, press the control key and then click once, and you have two curtain walls selected. Once you have selected both walls, we're going to change it within the properties palette over here. Select the wall, and we're going to scroll up until we find exterior wall MPK. Click this once and you will notice in the 3D view that all walls have changed. Press escape so you can see it so it's not highlighted blue. From here, we're going to rotate the building 180 degrees. So using your view cube at the very top, press this far corner button and your screen should look like this. The next thing we're going to do is split a curtain wall. So in your level 3 plan, pretty much zoom in between grid lines 2 and 3 and D and E. Once you've set that up, I want you to go to the Modify tab and select this button, Split Element. From here, I would like you to hover over grid line E and 3, and you will notice a blue dotted line for the wall. Click once, and you will notice in our 3D view that we have split the wall. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to match property types. So with our new cut curtain wall here and our previous MPK wall over here, we're going to match it with a simple click of a button. So under the Modify tab, just below Paste, you will see a little button that says Match Type Properties. Select this button. In your 3D view, find the back wall. Sometimes you might have to press Tab to find it. Once you've found it, click once and then go over to your new curtain wall and click again, and you will notice that it has automatically matched the property types. Once you have done this, I would like you to press the escape key twice to exit the command. Our next stage is to bring all structural columns up to the 6th floor. To do that, in your view cube, top right of your 3D view, press the front. From here, I would like you to hover over one structural column so it's slightly selected blue. Click once so it's totally blue. Right click on your mouse button, click, go to select all instances in entire project. Once you do that, every single structural column will be highlighted. From here, we're going to go up to attach top base. Select this button, hover over the 6th floor. Once you find that it's slightly blue, I want you to click once and you will notice all structural columns have attached to the 6th floor. Now, you might have noticed in the bottom right hand side of your screen we have a warning. The structural column is attached to a non-structural target. This is an ignorable warning, and you will notice in our 3D view, which we can actually rotate to see it better, that one column is orange. Again, this is ignorable, so do not worry. To deselect all structural columns, you can simply click in negative space. One of the great things about Revit is you can actually select previous selected items. By doing this, right click on your mouse button, hover down till you see selected previous and click. And on my screen, as well as on your screen, you will notice all structural columns have been selected. In the bottom right hand corner, you will also notice a little filter button that has the number 12 beside it. This tells you you have selected 12 structural columns. Again, just under the modified structural tab, which is currently green at the top of your screen, there is the same button called filter. Select this button. This just reconfirms that you have structural columns 12 selected. If I press OK, hover over the current floor, press the Shift key, click once, go back to my filter button, you will notice that we have one more structural element that has been highlighted, which is floors. We can untick the floor, press OK, and the floor will be deselected. Just like before, to deselect everything on your screen, simply press in negative space. Okay, that concludes step 4. So please close your 3D view, your level 3 view, and do not save, because you might want to do this again. See you in step 5.